Okay. Hi, George. Thanks for jumping on a call with me. We just have a few questions now that we've been working with you for several months now. So, can you begin by telling us just like a brief overview of your business and what you do?
So my business is called London Allergy Consultants. So we are a group of consultants providing allergy services predominantly in the pediatric sphere, so in younger patients. And we specialize in prevention and treatment. So we offer various treatments like oral immunotherapy and pollen immunotherapies. We specialize and focus predominantly on food allergy, which is a great concern to parents and continuously rising in prevalence.
Yeah. And you mostly are focused, your clientele is primarily children, right?
Primarily children, yes. So it would be parents that seek out our space and our details on the internet.
Right. And what was the main challenge that you were experiencing before you reached out to work with us?
So I had a SquareSpace account that I was using. I'm a non-expert in this field, so you can fiddle away in it and try your best, but ultimately it's quite an advanced program. And so I looked out for people that were specialized in this area that could increase SEO. I guess that's what we're all after, but also just make the website look better. And I had to weigh up the options of just starting a whole new website or working and modifying what I had.
Right. So as we work together, as you saw, a lot of the doing good SEO entailed like new design. Were you happy with the design, the way that went?
Yeah, the design each week, various pages would be designed, and that's the part you can see. Obviously, there's a lot done in the background that I'm unaware of the technical stuff,
Right.
linking up to other sites and things that you're very skilled at doing. And you can see that increases your performance early on. But the site certainly looks much better. I'm much more confident with it. And each week I would get through from you guys some new pages and suggestions. And I have to watch that text closely because obviously this is a
Yes.
specialist in medical field. So
Right.
I always went through that. But
Yeah.
many times the text was quite adequate.
Yeah. I think eventually we finally found a good stride. So what solutions did you try in the past?
So just updating pages. I tried blog posts, tried to link to videos, but I've now changed that. But I have a good YouTube site as well. And so I was a bit clumsy at doing that. It also takes time. And so I have to weigh up, do I just work as a doctor, which I'm good
Right.
at and very busy at, or do I fiddle around with the internet and websites?
Right. Yeah. I always tell people that SEO is not really like the funnest hobby to pick up. You
No,
know, there's a lot of other things you could do in life. So what made SEOSpace's services stand out from any others that maybe you looked at, if you did?
So when I searched, which was over a year ago, it seemed that you only dealt with Squarespace. So you were experts with this site. Obviously, there are lots of these websites or web companies. And
Yeah.
also, Henry was based in the UK. And so I had a
Yeah.
bit of confidence with that.
Right. Yeah, that does make a difference. When you think back through the months that we've been together, what may has made you like the happiest about working with us, whether it's communication or the actual work or the results? What stands out?
Well, ultimately, the results, you're probably not the cheapest company on the market. So I wanted to see results, and thankfully that was shown. And a
Okay.
lot of that links to the amount of work I put in. So the
Yes.
Instagram linking and steering people in the direction. So it's not a passive thing, but I like
Right.
the way the website looks. I like the results. And yeah, it was very collegiate. We sort of communicated, didn't we, every week?
Right. Yeah, I like that too. We kind of got to know each other. So have you noticed yet like an impact on the business, like results from using the service?
It's very hard the way my business is structured because patients don't always tell you where they come from. So I can see what traffic there is online, how many people are looking at it, but they don't directly book through the website. So
Yeah.
it's quite a hard thing to track, but we're a busy practice anyway. And so
Yeah.
it's not as if I would have noticed going from quiet to busy. We're just busier than what we normally are, which is a good
Okay.
thing.
Well, that's good. Yeah. When we wrap up the service, we'll send you instructions and ways that you can check that so that you can see it and that there'll be hard evidence showing the results and the traffic from Google and AIO.
That's another lesson that a lot of searching is happening through AI, and this can't easily be tracked on some of the
Yeah.
platforms. So I'm
Yeah.
looking at performance and analytics on the site, but that's probably quite a crude way of looking at it.
Yeah. Everything's evolving really rapidly right now in regards to the traditional SEO and then AI overviews and chat GPT. So yeah, we're moving with it and we'll send you the new SEOSpace version, which is going to show how traffic's coming both through Google organically and through the new routes. Okay, so how would you describe our services to someone?
They specialist, obviously, with a Squarespace website. So that obviously, if you're not in Squarespace, you either have to come across or.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's a great website if you've fiddled a bit with Squarespace, and you're a great company to modify that to take it further.
Yeah.
So you're a specialist at that, and you obviously have these skills.
Yeah.
What's hard is you deal with 1,000 companies. So I'm not sure how many medical companies you deal with, but some of these areas are quite niche. But we did focus over time. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, with your business, it's very important to establish experience, authority, and trust because you're a medical site. So Google kind of holds you to a higher standard. So, okay, if anybody's on the fence about working with us, what would you tell them?
I had a favorable experience. Certainly, you guys aren't the cheapest company, but I think nothing to do with websites is particularly cheap. So overall, I'm extremely happy.
Good. And you would recommend the service to others?
Yes, I would.
Good. Well, thank you, George, for talking with me. And yeah, we'll be in touch with you again soon.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Thank you.